Hey everybody, Sarah here. I'm glad I could actually make a video today because I don't know if you can tell, but I still got a bit of a bad throat. When I last made the video, I said my throat was a bit sore. Yeah, I lost my voice. Well, I didn't completely lose my voice, but it was pretty much not there over Christmas. But my throat wasn't sore though, it wasn't exactly hurting like it normally does when I have a sore throat. It was just I was losing my voice. I didn't even get a cold, so I never got the flu. So, yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But it does seem to be a bad now, because I can actually make a video, I can't be talk. Yeah, so... and I got a bit of a tricky cough as well. Yeah, so... it was Christmas. What did I have? I had, clothes. As normal, the coat, boots, what's that? I had you know, like the, I don't know what to call it. It's either like the jackets, wearing glue, like thin wearing glue. Jacket like that, but this one I had Christmas at the hood for it. You know, hoods and all that. What I have? Two CDs, actually, two CDs. I had, that one. Yeah, actually, I think that's Back to Friends. It's Back to Front for me, I think it's Back to Front for me, so it's, Ollie Miller's, Right Here. No, it's not Right Here, Right Now. Right Place, Right Time. Where the hell is it? Right Here, Right Now from? Yeah, Right Place, Right Time. And, the past two Christmases, I've actually had these CDs, so I'm glad I got this on top of it. And, this one because, it was the only one of his I could find in the shops. I mean, it's two since this, I think. The Christmas one was the latest one, the one before, but I can't remember the name now. But this is the only one I did. I was like, what the hell? So if I gotta get the other two up to order online. Oh, for sake, that. And that's, Mr. I was trying to think of any nickname for him, I couldn't think of. Mr. Show himself. Matthew Morrison. Like I said, I became quite a Glee fan. Pretty much a big Glee fan in June. As everybody knows, a month later everybody knows what happened. And I also got the seasons 1 to 4 box set. So instead of having to look for them online or wait for them to be on telly, I can watch them whenever I want. So I got Mr. Shoe, Matthew Morrison even, I should say, and well, as much Matthew and Corey as I want now. Go with those two. This season 4 is quite a lot of Corey and Matthew together, or Finn and Will together. Not together in that way, but yeah, in that way. What was the thing is it? Oh yeah, completely forgot what I was going to talk about. I'm trying to think, do I have any DVDs for Christmas? I don't know if I have any DVDs for Christmas. Yeah, so Christmas Day was also Doctor Who Day. Obviously it wasn't that long to wait really from the previous episode, because that was like November the 23rd, obviously. 50th anniversary with David and Matt and Billy and Jenna. So it wasn't that long to wait. I was kind of surprised though, leading up to it, like, leading up to David Tennant's final, well, I say final 2 episodes, because he actually was on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. And leading up to that, he had like, when you, the BBC thing, the item thing, when he's like, playing his TARDIS, and then he got on it and he was riding TARDIS around for the reindeers and all that. I was surprised they didn't have anything like that for Matt. It was just the trailer and all that. That kind of surprised me, considering they keep saying Matt is looking at tickets overseas. Yeah. So what do you think out from? Yeah, maybe many issues that the recession was just as bad when David left. Actually, it was just after the well, I think the recession was like 2008, then David left 2009. Well, that's when he was filming. So they don't really blame the money for that. Yeah, so with that. After the episode, I know many people have said it seemed quite rushed, however, or it wasn't that, it wasn't as good a regeneration episode as like, well, I'm gonna say the end of time. I know I'm being biased because it's David Tennant, but thinking about it, the Parting of the Ways wasn't. That Parting of the Ways wasn't as big as the end of time. Obviously, only time like 2 hours put them together. But I could easily follow Parting of the Ways where like Time of the Doctor. I was like, okay, now I'm just getting confused. I managed to follow it, but it was kind of confused. You know, Christmas Day. You know, some fans, well, obviously when they're old enough, but a huge thing. They're like, what? Yeah. Anyway, besides that, you mentioned the whole regeneration thing with John Hurt's Doctor. I completely forgotten what he called me now. I was only watching the bloody pictures a minute ago. He was on about that regeneration, and she's like, oh, so you're number 12 then, not number 11, you're number 12. And he's like, no, because I can't remember if he said 10 or like I think he called it, I can't remember what he called it now. But he was like saying he regenerated and kept the same place because he's vain like that or something like that. And I was like, it's not vain. He just didn't want to change. It's like he didn't want to go. Yeah, so that was kind of explained. And then it was like, well, actually it was getting, I think it was, at this point it was getting close to like 8:30, yeah? So it was supposed to, I think it was supposed to finish at 8:30. It was getting close to 8:30 and I went, he hasn't regenerated yet. He's nowhere near, well, it's kind of near regenerating, but, you know. So then there was the whole thing with the Time Lords being in the regeneration cycle. But yeah, some people say no, yeah, but it might really just been the one regeneration. And I'm like, but he actually said in a TARDIS regeneration cycle. So obviously there's another 12 regenerations in that. Or is it 11 now? Because we just used that one. Now I'm confused. Yeah, it should be down to 11. To use one, yeah, it should be down to 11. Yeah, so he was given that, and then like you can know, you know that, and like well, you see it that it was like a big explosive regeneration. So you think. And then Clara goes back to the TARDIS. She sees the fish wings of custard. She sees the clothes on the floor. I think she's looking around for him, and then then you see these shoes. At first I was like, oh, before we regenerated, he was like old, very old. Yeah, so you see these feet, the shoes, and I think everybody was still thinking, oh god, here we come, here's the Capaldi. And then she looked, you see her look up. I can't remember if she smiles, but she does look up, like, towards this person. And you see, oh, so you see David, and you see David. See Matt. Well, 11. Standing there like, what? I think everybody must be like David, and they were like, what? Because it looks like he needs to be like the new doctor. It wasn't, it was Matt. Obviously he's younger. Not his younger self, normal, younger looking self. So, yeah, so she was like, oh, you haven't changed, you look the same place, you're young again and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, he's just like, what's the limit, breaking the in, I think he said. Something like that. So then, I bet everybody, were crying for that not first regeneration, but for that regeneration bit before. They were all like, oh God, I gotta go through it again. And then he was on about, then you see this little girl running around. And people think, that's not Amelia. It was Amelia, but obviously, the other played Amelia before, was obviously grown up, so she doesn't look like Amelia anymore. So, you have to use a different little girl, obviously. And then he was talking to Clara a bit longer. And then you see these boots. And then you see the hand. And I was like, who's that? And then you see, oh my god, I can't remember her name, Amy. I was going to say Karen, and that's the real name. You see Amy. And see what's really funny? This whole episode didn't make me emotional at all, because obviously I'm a 10 fan, not an 11. I like 11, but 10 was my doctor, so the end of time is always a emotional thing. But this one wasn't, this episode wasn't. But the one, well, I say line, it wasn't really a line. The 3 words that actually did choke me up was like when she was actually like saying, looking at him and put her hand on his cheek and said, Raggedy Man, good night. And I was like, goodbye? That would have been fine. But when she said good night, I was like, oh God, don't make me cry. I don't cry for this episode because I'm not attached to 11 in any way. Besides the fact he worked with King. But, yeah. And, yeah, and she just disappeared, because obviously it wasn't really her, because she was sent back in time by the weeping angels. So it was like, it was his imagination. And then he like takes the bow tie off. And then it's like, Lincoln misses, he like throws his head back and then comes back up and Peter Capaldi. I was like, whoa, that was quick. So it was just, oh yeah, well, hang on, let me get downstairs because it's not go twice or anything. Well, I say that was quick. That's why I think that kind of didn't seem as good regeneration episode, even though there was that big regeneration burst of energy thing before. That quick head back, then come back up to somebody else. So like, okay, that's just what? That's why I know they say the regeneration is good to be different, but as much as I don't like seeing David go, that regeneration is. Well, out of the new ones, I can't really say about the classic ones because I haven't watched the whole series of each Doctor leading up to it, whereas I've watched 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so if I put regenerations, the new Who regenerations, not including 10 to 10, because obviously that's going to go high. My least favourite will have to be 11 to the 12. Then second, What's his second favourite regeneration? But second favourite second favourite regeneration is going to be Chris. 9 into 10. And obviously I can't say it's my favourite because my favourite Doctor was leaving, but favourite because it was just a whole episode the way it was done. 10 to 11 was my favourite. As much as I didn't want him to go. I know I should stay in that. Yeah, anyway. And the other thing I was going about the episodes, Peter Capaldi's first words, Frogs' first words, being kidneys. I don't like the colour, or something like that. No, it was kidneys. I got kidneys. I don't like the colour. The last bit he said was a bit. What I want to say, the last bit of it didn't make me think back. But when he first spoke, and I know I'm not the only one because I read it on at least one other video review about it. When he said kidneys, I got kidneys or whatever that it was, he sounded like 10 or David Tennant himself. I can't quite work it out because 10 used an English accent or had an English accent. David Tennant's got a Scottish accent. Peter Capaldi's Scottish and he's using his Scottish accent. So when he said that, I was like, are you 10? And I was like, oh, whoa, I'm just going to David Tennant and I'm really confusing me. Yeah. I thought I was going crazy, but I was like, that sounds like David Tennant, or David Tennant's Doctor. I'm not the only one, but yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. Well, besides the obvious, Merry Christmas. When I was gone, that was like, maybe 5 days ago now. And Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. Bye-bye.